What's
Okay.
next?
Okay. And I'm going to mess up the name. Aurora.
Aurelia.
How do you say it again?
Aurelia.
Aurelia. Okay. Sorry I messed that up because I, okay. What beings specifically are on that ship?
Oh, that's it's a mixture of humans. It's a mixture of different Palladians. There is some reptiles, reptilians. However, they're all of the light, and they won't be the first ones to appear. What I mean is, let's say you was to be able to take a tour on this ship. They're not going to come out until it's get normalized. The fact that we have an ET a squad here, an ET ship here. So what's going to happen is, like Dad told me years ago, told me to tell y'all years ago, it's going to be humanoids first. People that look like me, people that look like you, all different shapes and forms, colors, etc. Once we start educating everybody on this and that and this world, that planet, this galaxy, then you'll see some of the other exotics, because that's what they literally are, right? They're like exotic creatures and shit. Sorry, I didn't mean that. They're like exotic beings that look like they look like exotic beings that are, they're scary looking, but they're like fun. They're like cool. You know what I mean? You'll get like um, um, a funny reptilian comedian. You'll get like a werewolf looking dude. You'll get like a lion being. Everybody has been reporting on all these different beings all around the world, and all these different, intel providers have already been reporting on all the different entities that are out there. However, they're not the first ones to come out openly to the public just yet. First, it'll be like the color, the dark skinned, like my complexion, like B's complexion, and also like your complexion. And then when everybody gets used to, maybe a year or two, a month or two, whatever, depending on how daddy wants, how fast he wants to lay it out, then we'll start introducing everybody to the other beings that are super cool, super nice, and that been here helping us. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because he doesn't want everybody to freak out right away.
So we know that there's humanoids of different color. Like we're like in the brown, pink to browns. All
Right.
right. But you've told us that there's turquoise, there's blue, there's this, there's that. Will we see any of those up front, or is it going to be like trickled out?
It's going to be trickled out, but the humans, the humanoids, the ones that look like us, will be more. Will you'll be able to see those more than the actual the ones that look like holy shit,
Yeah.
scary
Yeah.
looking, right?
Yeah.
The ones that smile and you see these fucking teeth, like, hi, how you doing? You know what
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I mean? looking like fangs and shit, like you're about to get eaten. Oh my god!
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, they're benevolent beings. If you see a lying being walk through your door and don't even have to open the fucking door, you're gonna be freaked the fuck out. It's not a reptilian. It's a fucking lion that just went through the door. That's gonna freak people the fuck out. So we have to. We literally have to, graduate into that shit.
Right.
Just like right now, we're graduating into all this wild stuff. And you see, I'm out here every day filming them every day, and then there's people around me in different parts of the island here filming them. This is happening, y'all. This is fucking happening. So whatever the cabal's doing all around the world to cause this and kill that and do all the stupid shit that they're doing, we're here. We're not going nowhere. While they're crumbling, we're building. Does that make sense? Why do you think Daddy's got me doing these things? The Help Someone Today campaign, the fruits and vegetables, the healing, the holograms, the different products. He wants me to do a bespoke set of products. Bespoke means the only like custom. He wants me to do that. So while they're crumbling and doing all this stupid shit and people worried about it, we are doing what we need to do to get everybody's focus off of what they're doing. And we also have dash protection around it. And the only thing that they can do is send shock waves of energies and things to us. And then we just, yeah, no, not today. Get out of here with that bullshit. Clear the computer, clear the phone. It's all energy, right?
Right.
So more and more you guys realize that this is the case. It's nothing but an attack. Clear yourself, get back on the horse and start riding. The more and more we manifest and we walk into that reality that we're walking into. So I know this is making sense to a lot of people, and this is where we're going. This is what it is. Doesn't matter who thinks they're in charge of anything anywhere. I'm sitting right here doing all this fancy stuff with little to no funding available to me and still getting it done. It's because dad already has everything for me laid out. And the real truth is, I'm behind it all. And I'm sitting here allowing the process too. Does that make sense? Matter of fact, I keep saying undercover boss. You saw those episodes, right? The undercover
Uh,
boss episodes where certain bosses from certain franchises goes into their franchise and acts like an employee, and then
ah,
just to sees how the employees is treating people and taking care of and seeing what the employee needs and blah 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 blah, and then later on says, we need you to come to corporate. We need you to come over here. Someone we need to talk to you. And then we sit you down and then we say, hey, so you remember me? Well, this is the real me. And this is what you did. And this is what you didn't do. And this is your reward. You see what I'm saying? So that's literally what's happening. When y'all see the Sananda Galactic in person, then you know it's time for people to get those come to Jesus meetings. Well, before it's happening already, but hey, that wasn't funny, man. It's already happening, so it's whew, man, I'm excited. I just It's just so much fun. I see there's a lot of things happening around the world, a lot of evil shit. However, the consciousness is increasing, and they have no choice but to play out what they've were created to play out. And when they're done, guess what? It's over. It's literally over. They say Israel for last. It's Israel. It's the Mormons. It's all of these fake ass churches. It's every religion out there. I don't give a fuck what part of the planet you're in. You were designed to enslave the people and use your religions against them. It's over. It's over. Y'all got to give it up. And I'm not going to ask y'all to do things. We're going to tell y'all to do things. We're going to tell them to do what they got to do. They'll have a choice to do it or not. That's it. Ain't that right, Big?
didn't hear him, but I assume he said, yeah.
He said that's right. They're being told.
Okay. Okay.
So it is what it is. The crazy guy sitting in Destin, yeah, who's staying weird.
Yeah. Yeah. But we've said that before. No matter what intel provider you listen to, they can answer a narrow scope of questions, maybe. Let's say they do financial or they do this or that, but they can't go broad and ad hoc like you can. Like I'm jumping around on topics all the time. I'm not telling you what I'm asking you. You've never not had the answer.
That's also a part of being connected to dad the way that I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if I don't have the answers, I'm going to go get it. And guess where I'm getting it from?
Yeah.
It's what
Yeah.
you call God. Not you, but in general. It's what people call God. Nowadays, because of all of the things happening, we're now calling him source because that's it's my bad,
Yeah.
daddy. That's
Yeah.
his real name. Don't call me it. Oh man. And he, you know, he's always calling us knuckleheads and stuff like that. We just did something that was huge, and a lot of the entities about, you know, the 10 planets and stuff that we just talked about, a lot of the entities was like, "What the hell?" And Dad was like, "Yeah, I had my knuckleheads tell you." So, but we're knuckleheads, but we're also smart enough to know not to play around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this is what Dad wants. You don't want to do it, okay? It's over. It's over. I don't have nothing to say to you if you don't want to do what Daddy wants you to do.
So these 10 planets were all related in some way. Was it all the same species? They were all doing the same thing? Yeah.
Yeah. So different species, different humanoids, different. The one video talked about the wolf, half wolf type, a werewolf type thing. But yeah, the same mo, just like they did here. Um, they put families. They picked families and had the families take over, or not take over. Well, yeah, they put families in position to rule the world for them, and it was done by the reptiles. That's who and what it was. So those same families and those same entities, reptiles that were involved in this down here, were doing it elsewhere. And Dad said that's enough. So he wiped them out. I didn't. He did. Um,
Right.
I'm sure we'll see more evidence of it because there's always somebody recording something somewhere. Done, 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 done. So you know how right now if you go down to Crab Island, you'll have 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 people videotaping. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at that. Same thing on those other places. Somebody's recording. And if they're not recording with a device, they're recording it with their own consciousness. So it's there. And all we have to do is extract it, put it into a player, hit play. That's how deep it is. Super deep. There's nothing that Dad don't see. There's nothing that Dad didn't allow. He allowed all this stuff. Everything that we're going through, he allowed it all for our own evolution. And that's what has to register. Why? Why, God? Why? Why, God? Why? Why you let this happen to me?
Oh my God.
But I can say that I can say and do that because
Yep.
I know what that is. It's like you're nothing but a ball of light. You're nothing but a consciousness. If you're supposed to go, you're supposed to go. If you're supposed to deal with what you're dealing with, you're supposed to. You are not the person that you're looking in the fucking mirror at. You know, you're just here to do what you got to do and carry on. And that's it. So accept everything for what it is. It's an experience. It's a God-given experience. It's something your creator wanted you to experience because of the purpose he made you for.
All right. All right.
So yeah,